So, this ID card belongs to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange?
I think you're strange.
I mean, why would the victim ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Dropped it, dirt.
Why would he be there?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for the case handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Gumshoe was killed on.
Goodman was killed.
Whatever.
You said Gumshoe was killed.
That's a creepypasta version.
We're talking to Gumshoe.
But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but what is it? Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lance confessing as much. They talk about the rumors at war. He's in a tough spot. Again. Again? Bang. Beautiful animation. Well, let's start with that murder from that defense attorney Hammond. Eggs.
But Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal. There's always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with the devil. Witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whisper rumors. Whisper rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties in the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people should be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People saying the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. No one wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is by the blood on this one and doing it all for us. Okay, is that it? I guess it's like Jesus. Okay, let's examine stuff. I'm gonna look at these two guys over here. That one guy on the right looks like Phoenix, doesn't it?
Yeah. Kinda.
Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey! Yeah, you do that. Your soup will get cold, buddy. Haha, that's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. I would watch that buddy cop film. Let's see what this cop car.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda?
Okay.
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
And start eating.
What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo?
Oh yeah, I forgot about zebras.
This.
They're the patrol
The usual
cars
wanted
that
poster to hang up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looks like the people in those posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Let's check out that blue badge again.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
Why is there a band-aid on it?
You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief tooled together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it'll just dance, dance, dance until it dies.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Blue Badger has a record. Putting the whole thing in his pocket. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handing the case to the Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot?
Marshall?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? Nah, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West L.A.
Uh-oh.
For a moment... Wait, West L.A.
Does that
So
mean
this
he-
is America? He said from what? He says from West L.A.
Does that mean that he's
Is this
gay?
this is... I'd say, does this actually take place in America? That's weird.
I don't know.
Phoenix Wright, alternate Phoenix Wright dimension,
Are
America.
they really saying that our America court system is that stupid?
I wouldn't disagree.
Maybe that's his village people costume.
Why? For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try and make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll... There's a line there. They'll show you everything at the crime scene, maybe. Let them just get the correct. I'll be surprised this gets it anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Okay, let's look at that. There's like, there's a line through it.
Hey, look
crossed out.
here. It looks like something's been erased.
Maybe it was a letter or something from the Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus $20. I think a couple zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. At least in a detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
He only makes $20 a year?
That's terrible.
That's horrible. He can freaking be a hobo and make more money. I can't make it dance! Dance, Badger, dance!
Shoot, speak.
Examine it.
Look, a work of art designed by the head detective and created by Detective Gumshoe.
Examine it.
I am.
You can't examine the...
This is it.
Oh.
This is it. The court record version. Actually, let's see what's. Can we see what's in the envelope?
No.
Nope. Okay. Yes.
It's confidential.
I guess we're moving on out to the east side of the underground parking lot. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation's still going. Oh, wait, who's this?
I'm not sure.
I think this is Angel. So good.
I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby.
Oh, I think that was her boyfriend.
Whatever.
Oh, whatever. You're
Oh.
your own boyfriend then.
Still here? Hello?
I bet they're totally making out and having sex in that thing.
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
2? How many boyfriends does she have? What happened to the security guard?
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina?
I bet that's her boyfriend.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're looking for a doggy that's lost his herd.
Get some Jack Daniels real quick. There you go. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. He's leaving his chin hairs all over as evidence. Actually, that would be a really bad idea to freaking shave at a crime scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, see your hair. Hey, someone's hair. Jake Marshall, he did it. Hold on, I want to try something real quick.
If you want to take a closer look, you'll have to deal with me first, partner.
Huh?
A duel at sunset. The winner leaves the loser in the dust and takes all. The blood law of the gunman.
Note to self, jurisdiction squabbles are settled by dueling.
I think one body per murder case is enough, thanks. Okay, I gotta show him the letter, probably. Let's write out.
Yeehaw! Canyon arrow.
Saddle up, partner. Okay, show him this letter. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog?
Cow dog?
Cow
It's
dog.
an insult.
He's holding a birthday party or something.
Sure. Happy birthday, Gumshoe! Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah. I think you just miswrote it. Great, Detective Gumshoe! I owe you one!
No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I had better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Officer Marshall isn't a detective, he's a patrolman. That reminds me of something.
That is odd. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective for hire?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
A hootenanny!
Hoedown.
Oh, the hoedown, the hootenanny!
Hoedown.
Hootenanny!
Hoedown.
Hootenanny!
Hoedown.
Hootenanny!
Hoedown.
No.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. And the Gumshoe's land in the dashing crumbled and discarded.
Sad.
Just throw it away. We don't need it anymore.
Another invitation.
Invitation. Okay, let's see what's this.
Aha! A ladder.
That's a step ladder.
He
Still
did
ladder.
that again. He did that in chapter 3. Why is he so offended by that?
Yeah, I
Look.
know. What's the difference? A scientific term, please.
It's scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
You're so culturally...
Insensitive.
Yeah.
Like a
that's-
door. It must mean something.
A door must mean that there's a room behind it. I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. The mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? You know what he reminds me of?
What?
Have you guys seen Hook?
Yes.
The movie with Robin Williams as
Yes.
Peter Pan? He reminds me of how freaking Robin Williams was before he went to Neverland, where he just like freaking harshing everyone's mellow. Where it's like, hey, look at this! It's just made of paper. My word is my bond, and by that I mean I'm lying. Okay, I think that's what reminded me of that.
This is where the cars leave the lot.
Who played Hook in that movie?
Um,
Can't think of the actor's name all of a sudden. Dustin Hoffman?
I think it was.
It might be Dustin Hoffman. Okay. Yeah.
I already said it.
Oh, you did it. The arrows on the ground make it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both.
She's too culturally
Kind
insensitive.
of a dual purpose.
Aha! A theory. The theory of relativity.
Relativity.
Whatever.
What?
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright? Maybe you know, was Mr. Relatively German? Or was he British?
German.
Mr. Relativity. Are you sure that was his name?
A name like Einstein.
What's it say?
Like a stylish glass wall room. Very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from here.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Huh?
Cafe security.
Cafe security.
Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think it's probably just a security guard office.
Cafe security.
You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
What do you want, a cookie?
I want you to be respectful to me.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. What do you want, a cookie?
That's not a stepladder, by the way. That's too tall to be a stepladder.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey! Don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the, barometric power
Pressure.
pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you
This
just
is
say?
a useless scene.
See, you can hear me just fine. The phone's broken. I get that whole thing was just to show that the phone was broken. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
You didn't check the computer.
That makes it a water drum. It wouldn't let me.
It's heavy. It can't even budge it.
Even though it's right on the ground, you should be able to roll it easily.
Yeah.
The drum over here is on side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, they might even let you hide in the out. Wait, you may even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
How do you know that? I was saying that in my mind.
Yeah.
See, it won't let you down the computer.
Oh.
Wait, can you do that? Oh, okay. Let's look at. Oh, this thing on the floor. This looks like a cell phone. Whatever that is.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
I'd say it could be Ezra's phone, but it's not red.
Yeah.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Forget it. Right. Let's check it out. I forget how the game does it for you. Okay. So what do we do? Zoom in. What do you do? Oh, you have to like. Oh, the blue button on an orange phone.
It's terribly tacky.
That stands out.
This display is still on the redial button.
Redial.
Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to dial the last number you called.
That's a weird phone. It doesn't have a hang up button. Like it purposely doesn't have one.
Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't even know about. Oh, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Redial? What do you mean by that?
It's just you never know when with people from your generation.
Whatever. Let's just check the phone out. Okay, let's. There you go. Now I wonder who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self: a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes a button.
Hey, I like the button. Beep.
It's going to become a meme somehow. Now, if only I put on my cell phone and put on the woman's call.
Listen, what's that? It's a Steel Samurai song.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Whoever it has is a ringtone.
So Edgeworth.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. Hey, that song! I know that song!
Hey, what's going on over here?
Beep. Sorry.
I see you, partner.
Good.
You pressed redial on that phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is it anyway?
Whose line is this anyway?
It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospectus.
Prospect.
See, none of us can even speak right because we're hungry.
Well, I was confused because he keeps saying prosecutor, but instead he says prospector.
Oh, yeah.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last time was made right after the call. The last call was made right after the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call? Ghostbusters?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Ringtones. Oh, that. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as I picked up the phone. Wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They'll shoot you in Texas, partner.
You're not from Texas.
You're from LA.
Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Is that a fanatical record? What's this? This looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. 6-7S12/2. What?
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell from his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so what does this mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note yourself. For detective reasonings, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Come inside the record. Is there anything else here? This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like there's a lock and the trunk was busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. R. Quite a luxury car, is it? It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Okay. So this car on the ceiling. What's this? B block is through there. That's where the visitors park.
I can see the Lynchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching on some juicy looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it, you'll be fine. This is A.
A block, the area reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are regulated to the B block. Relegated.
I dream of a day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Why would Phoenix Wright sell hamburgers?
I dream of a day when
Phoenix Burgers!
All blocks were created equal.
Why would I sell burgers? Clearly my next venture is Phoenix Noodles.
Oh yeah, with that Yanni Yogi guy.
Can I talk to him about stuff? Oh, I can talk about stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do in this one day, jeez.
It's like almost 2 hours.
Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Can you be a little more specific?
Always.
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty doggy now there? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Autopsy report is the court record!
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Duh. Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So, there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot.
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean to be any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You call me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so you should be in charge of a crime scene.
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So, why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
We're short on hands, so let's throw out all of our detectives. They're smart.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of his cow run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out investigation?
So there's no connection. There's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall,
Yeah, Bambina?
how can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Lovers. Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will. There's something's up with something here, but who? Office atmosphere.
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth's been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forge evidence, arranging testimonies, you name it.
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Bambina, it's your sister. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
If it's a secret, if everyone knows about it, then why is it a secret?
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've gotten some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. Seems a good day.
You think we'll be okay?
No. Well, the only thing bothering me is that Lana Sky is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not a criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Uh-oh.
Cellular speaking. Beep. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids?
Uh-oh. She's not a kid.
That phone that rang wasn't mine. It was yours.
What?
At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Self-identical record. A detective is murdered, and a suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. This was long.
Finally.
This case is a particularly long case. Do. Okay, we're gonna save it up here and continue next time. Till next time, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.